Hello? Hello?
Ah, hello. Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you perfectly, I
Very
think.
good. Hi, Blue.
Hi?
Look at me. I'm trying to relearn Dark Souls 2 after our Elden Ring adventures. this game is so terribly slow by comparison. Also, I keep trying to press the wrong button to get items through the mist and everything.
Aw.
I just died because I tried to dodge by jumping. I just stared the guy in the face when I punched him.
How are you doing otherwise?
Oh, I'm really tired today. Work has been a bit. Well, it's not the usual bullshit. I've just been hardcore doing stuff today. It appears I wasn't the only one because the big database system was so terribly slow. So I tired myself out staring at debug output, waiting for the next step of the program to happen.
Oof.
Yep. It's worse ever. Yep. I'm still used to how fast everything is. I did read up on how this fight works. So,
You did read. Nice.
yeah, it seems each of the portals has a fixed amount of evil knights that will come out, and as soon as you beat the last one of the good ones, the one who's the most injured is going to sacrifice himself to seal it off.
Oh.
At least that's the people are slightly arguing about this. They weren't quite sure, but that seemed the most sensible explanation. So that gate on the left will have 2 soldiers. That one on the far left will have 4. And on the far right will have 3. So.
Oh.
And if at any moment there are no enemies on the arena, then the boss will spawn. So that explains how I usually got into the situation that I started the boss, which is 1 or 2 knights still. That's because when the first 1 or 2 portals came out, they died fast enough. So they didn't respawn. So I think I should focus on killing the ones from the rear portals and on taking my time with the fight. I think these guys take hits from me. Although that is a nice theory, that's not what I'm actually doing apparently. Because my fighting style is so entirely based on just rushing people. It's a nice change of being able to play an actual wizard. Really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think that should have been one from here, at least I hope. So So as soon as I get back into the rhythm, I'll probably spend some followers.
Good.
Well, I'm kind of trash today.
It's a trash can, not trash can.
In my case, we'll see. Oh, look, I did get my my night management right. These all belong to this. No, they belong to elements. Oh, that was close. Spamming all my messes against these guys instead. Oh, he'll go down. That's not good. Not that.
Nice.
Finally. And now the actual fight starts. Let's have a look.
I think he's gonna be easy. I hope.
I mean, I did get a few good hits in against him last session, so we'll see. Let's see how much I remember. Okay. Well, that was actually intensely smart of him.
Oh,
He just quickly killed the guy and that's the one we are. And I have to say that was smart. I think. No, I'm just starting out. Coffee hasn't started working yet. Oh, that's nasty coffee.
performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah, I would have gotten some energy drinks if I actually had any. I actually don't like those, but for a situation like this, they would have been the perfect choice, I guess.
Same.
So maybe I was a little too defensive last fight. Maybe I should try and not let my guys die that easily. Oh, and I want those 84 swords back. I mean, it's just souls, but it's a lot of souls. Up until the fire attack, that was a good block.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh.
I forgot that it's not. I forgot it doesn't have a little wall all the way around. I just assumed I'd bonk my butt against it. Dude. And now my souls are, of course, all the way to 12.
Oh.
Let's just quickly run in, take them, and run away. Hey, don't take my stuff. Hey, you poked me in the butt! Did
Oh.
you see that? How rude! He poked me in the butt.
Try butthole.
Incredible. Try sword butthole. That was a good combo. One turned me around and stunned me. And you get an extra upside. Oh well. I'm just walking, but I'm getting my corpse closer to the spawn point.
Nice.
Actually, I'm just failing terribly, but I claim progress even if I don't make any. Ooh. I have to remember telling that to Rose, but I kind of decided to change the day when my parents will come visit, because the day we originally picked was right in the middle of Kansas. Traffic on the road was unbearable.
Oh,
So we kind of decided, let's push it back a week. No need to do that to yourself. I wouldn't want it to be longer in stuck. Oh. I wouldn't want him to be stuck in traffic. That would be such a waste.
yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna try it. Look at that. Someone with a mini hat.
Ooh. Is he like farming for the soldier guy's armor?
I guess so. I don't think there's any other good reason to wear something like this to a boss fight, right?
Fashion.
Fashion, yeah. That'll work. So this does go well enough that I've not had any problems with picking up my souls. I just get a few ones each time. So I suppose by the time I beat the boss, this will be like a 300k ball.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you two doing?
I'm very good, thanks.
That's good to hear.
Insanely tired.
Ah,
Which is
that was work rough again.
at least it wasn't about stupid infighting this time. I just fell out of bed a little early and decided to just start next time. And I basically had to debug code, and on top of that the database was incredibly slow. Not sure if just people were doing all sorts of things today, or if it's just was running very, very slowly, which means I was staring at. I had these weird moments of concentrating on debug stuff, then doing nothing for 10 minutes while the next step runs, and then concentrating on and off and on and off all the time. But I still try to make this work. I've at least stopped trying to dodge by jumping and pressing Y to pick up stuff. So I have not stopped dying since then.
Yeah, it's very confusing that they swap buttons around.
And after playing Elden Ring, Dark Souls 2 is unbearably slow.
Oh wow.
It's just so different.
Yes. I think Dark Souls 3 is on the faster side, though.
I think so too. From what little I've seen online, it looks almost as fast as Elden Ring.
I remember it being like quite quicker.
You guys do your job.
Everyone but me, charge!
Run away! Well, I mean, if they don't want to seal it, fine. I'll take an extra dude. Ah, there's the list. I sell as much to people as I can. I've read up on the fight and apparently each mirror has just a fixed amount of reinforcements. So it's 2 for the closest, 3 for that one, and 4 for the one on the far left. And just as soon as a mirror is depleted, the weakest knight will sacrifice himself.
This is it.
I think so. At least we have a chance this time. I'm trying to be vague so I don't die in nose.
Got a good amount of estimates.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Oh, and he's wasting his big lightsaber on someone else. That's very good.
Wasting, isn't he just telling them?
Oh, he is actually rather successful. I think he just cut down. Supposedly that just lasts for a minute or so.
Oh,
And he just has one, I think. Maybe 2 casts of it. So if it goes out, I don't think I'm done. There it is.
I thought this was just his like second form.
I guess. No. But this was rather successful. I got from not doing anything at all to halfway down. So,
Yeah, not too bad.
I
With that ghost looked almost like your character, the same weapons.
A little bit.
And shield.
I mean, I guess a lot of people will run around in King's outfit just because it's cool to be the king. I don't really want to summon players. Well, if I don't beat him in half an hour or so, maybe I'll just choose him and play up to half.
Yeah.
Just so we get it over with. If I try Rasputin, that's actually a good message. Oh! These all have pretty normal names.
Yeah.
I thought there would be more XX Naruto Phantom Slayer 69XX.
Hardcore role players.
Yeah.
have to step away for like 10 minutes or so in like not long from there.
Sure. Dad said he wanted to be done a little earlier today, be ready for night. So he said he'll try to be there at 8. We'll see if he makes it.
Are you watching a Valentine's movie, like romantic comedy?
No, we're probably just gonna watch Star Trek. I think if you asked him, he'd probably say he doesn't care about the corporal flower salesman version.
I think you mentioned as much.
He's not very much into these kinds of things. But I mean, special days like that. He doesn't. Yeah, that's a bit of a chaotic brawl. I should expect myself in this situation. Maybe
This look dangerous.
Yeah, I could have easily gotten stuck in a quick one-kill combo.
Someone might get hurt.
Yeah. Even worse, I might get hurt. Ah, I staggered him. Yeah.
He's trying to melt the ice.
That would be terrifying if you could do that. Imagine how long they could drag this out for.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't want to be here. Ah! Watch out, guys! Help! I'm king! Protect!
Did you drop something?
It's my shield. Well, it's kind of a shield. I'll take it anyway.
I had no idea they could even drop that stuff in this fight.
They can. The wiki recommended, if you care about it, to basically drag this fight out forever just to farm stuff. But
yeah.
actually, I want to drag it closer.
Smart.
We've seen what happens when I live on the edge. Oh, he does 64 damage. Nice.
My hero.
Again, the boss is. I was just going to praise him for focusing on the low HP knight. But he didn't know.
I think he like aggroes, like the last guy.
Which means he often goes for the archer guy. He gets in all the little pokes. Like that.
He seems to spot this ice phase.
That was
His jumps look like the last boss in Elden Ring. To me.
Yeah.
I really should tank more, I think. Well, go again.
Double shield time.
I think I'll just go with one. I do need to do some damage after all. Not yet. I'm not that desperate yet. Not
The
yet.
perfect balance, like just enough damage and tanking and dodging and attacking, and
Yeah.
you have to do everything yourself.
Apparently so. Let's see how it goes.
You're like coaching a bunch of kindergarten children around.
Well, the difference is, in that case, just the children. I fully intend to not change my strategy all that much, you know? I just run again and again and try
Nice. It's been working for you so far, like you have been one-shotting bosses, so I don't see a problem.
Maybe not one-shotting, but I do decent damage.
I mean, first try.
Oh, right. Well, some of the bosses. The ones that are just my first time. Early to mid-game, huge monstrosity bosses. Like the dog in Dark Souls 1.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, I think I got it on the first run, didn't I?
I think so, yeah, and to me, like, trying 5 times is still like first try. I usually like try a day, and
That's very generous of you. Although I have to wonder how much your computer holds. I tried just for fun to play Elden Ring on my Steam Deck, and it runs. Admittedly, it runs. But it drains the battery in just 1 hour, and it runs at shit. It fluctuates badly between 30 and 45 frames. And it just
it's turn-based Elden Ring.
It just
If only it
feels-
let you have the reaction time that came with that.
Yeah. I'm tempted.
Do it.
Let's just have one more go. One more go.
It seems like a bulk of the actual player summons are for this fight, because we barely see any before.
That is true. We've
Yeah.
seen maybe one at the popular bosses like Fume Knight.
Yeah,
2? Whole 2 players. That is
I guess this guy is quite popular. Maybe because it's like a longer fight.
or maybe people want a share of the armor set.
Oh yeah, does it drop
I
the
think it does.
multiplayer?
I didn't pay that much attention to my drops. I think I have a bunch of shields, but I'm not sure if the rest does.
I think you have boots, maybe.
Okay.
I think I remember you have like a was it the charred release sword as well?
Let's just take a look in my box of random trash. What we got then? I have there's a charred sword. Alright, this is my inventory even. Might as well dump out all this crap. I was almost tempted by that Sorcerer's Twinblade, but I forgot it's not Elden Ring again.
You should start wearing their weapons and armor to get into their mindset.
There's a charred sword.
You have to think like them.
Boonga Boonga
Become
Smash Intruder. Whatever. I think I have one of these swords lying around somewhere. So, shield. Onto the pile it goes. I've got 3 already.
You can arm
Ah,
them
look,
with
it has to
free arm.
drop. I wouldn't know where else I could have gotten this. I might even have a decent portion of the set. Ah, look at that. I don't have gloves. I don't have gloves yet.
Oh. So you can't stop the fight yet.
Yep. I have everything but the gloves. Well, we could bet on what happens first if I complete the set or win the fight, but let's see who looks competent around here.
The most naked guy with the silliest hair.
I thought that would have been this guy. What a shame. That looks.
I've got to step away for a sec. I'll not be long. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Yo. Let's take this guy.
Sure.
And I get a second one, right? It's the same as with NPCs.
I think so, yeah.
What is this? Let's. I'll just be polite. Yeah, that is proper silly. That's. No, I don't think we need anything else.
Yeah, let him solo.
He has a twin blade. He has the mimic hat. I'll just trust that this guy is competent.
Yeah.
I'll just be an insane coward and attack half the time.
Great.
I just trust he knows what he's doing. Oh right, the mimic is eating his face. I was wondering how he had gotten damaged already, but
Falling damage.
oh, I couldn't raise my shield in time.
Oh.
There we go. He's doing rather well, isn't he?
Yes. I think he gets less Estus, like, I think he gets like 3.
I'll just take his place for now. Take it.
Nah. The only thing you want as a summon, you want the main player to stay away.
Yeah. He's dead already. Shit.
Oh.
That was... I kinda hope for more.
Yeah.
He's
blaming himself. He wants to look cool.
Yeah, I suppose so. Oh. Son, I am disappointed.
Oh. Jolly cooperation.
Yeah. Well, I'll just honor his sacrifice.
Great. I think he still gets like rewards if you win.
Well, we'll never find out now. Alright then, who else do we have? Still have 50 more humanities. So, he was about...
And I think you haven't bought like everything everywhere. And
Yeah, I
think
could
you can
probably
farm those.
scrounge some together. This guy looks weird. Is this another
Is it
mimic
the same
hat guy?
guy?
Well, he's a different mimic hat guy. Maybe he's a little more inspiring. Oh. Oh, that's not him. Oh, there he is. Hello. Let's quickly run the files mimic choose too much on his
Face.
exactly. That is a cool sequence, isn't it?
Yes.
Only thing better is if we... Oh, we should totally make like a Team Rocket pose. Like everyone has a goofy emote we pose for a thumbnail.
If we find like a great place and it happens like naturally, I think if one person makes a pose and then the others start doing it.
That would be amazing. But so far he seems to be more confident.
Maybe he's more careful.
Maybe he's just done this a lot more. Look at that. That's pretty good, man. Ah, he got a drop. Good for him.
So weird.
And priority 2, keeping him alive. He's not bad. Can I drop stuff?
I think you can, but maybe it's not a great time.
Leave. I'll just give him stuff while the boss is spawning.
It's maybe not like common that people leave stuff. Or maybe he can get them, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, maybe just lost their problem.
I know that in Elden Ring, the other people can see your like souls when you die.
Yeah, I was slightly worried about accidentally picking up your souls when we played, but then I noticed that we all just see our own, so it's all fine. I'll just play around with the boss while they finish cleaning up, I guess. I'll just play completely. Let's just take it. Ooh, that still does a lot of damage.
Free hit. Oh, the player is still alive.
Yeah,
Great.
he's doing that. Oh, he just got smashed a little bit.
He likes it.
Big guy. Oh, the ice field. He's drinking nice. He'll live.
Hey.
Retreat. I disappointed him.
No, but I think you are improving. You like dodge the AOE effect.
Although, I think I do want to be nice now, and I'll take out a full set. I don't need it. I don't particularly care about it. I still don't have the gloves. But I'll give him what I have. And I'll try again with him. He was rather competent.
Yeah. It's actually the green guy. He just left to co-op.
That would be very nice of him. But where's everybody? Well, he'll have to reset his sign, right? Let's
Yes.
check who else is. It's what? Let's not do that. That might be him. Yeah, it's him. I'll just reset him again. And while we're at it, I hope he can see that.
I think
He's picking it up. Hey.
Oh, a Valentine's Day gift.
I think he liked it.
It's a thought that counts. Maybe he has like dozens of them.
Maybe he does, but why else would he be here with a weird mimic hat? I'll just be extra paranoid.
Great.
Second guy off him. Oh, he had a bit of a bad start right now. Oh, a great sword. Oh, I have two of them. Look at one. Yeet.
Words to live by. Eep.
Yeah, that is the animalistic drive to live in one world. And that's the next guy already. Look at that, he's completely messing with the whole group. That's it. Pair of pants. Here's an extra sword.
Yay.
So at least he's making a profit.
Yes.
I got a drop.
Shiny!
Yeah, shinies. Instincts took over. I saw shinies.
2-on-1.
He's lasering. Oh no!
Dodge king.
No, 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 no. Far enough away, I think. Okay. Not good. Come on. Still alive. And I died.
Yeah.
I just check what element he does, so I can pick a better shield. Burned, King.
Looks like some kind of magic. I don't know.
Weakness lightning, okay, that's what the guy has. Ah, he might be farming Lois souls, which are another the like currency for the shield. For the boss version of the armor, that's it. And blah 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 blah. So you have at least, yeah, I know about that. It doesn't say. I would suspect it's magic, isn't it? Hello.
Yeah. Hey,
Which would mean that this shield is actually... It blocks a lot of magic, but it's not as good against... I don't know. Also, I think I'll downsize my sword just to be faster. Maybe I could play around with rings. I've gotten help from a player and I still screw up.
Ah,
I don't need a ring of binding if I'm eating humanities all the time anyway. Also, do I have Lois souls? Yeah, I have a few. I'll give a few to him, just for being a nice sport and
excellent.
putting up with several tries.
They are consumable, so you're not gonna use them anyway.
Exactly. Not you. You are not that. Not you. Well, if I don't find anything else, anyone else maybe, but.
I think that's the first guy.
That was the first guy. He was spirited, let's say, but not.
You should have them both fight.
I would want to, but the other signs disappeared as soon as I got one player. I wonder if I can even have two. Well, I'll give him a chance.
Nice.
I think I might. Oh, he didn't take the shield.
Oh.
Hello. So let's try again.
so this is the same one as last time.
This is the one I got first. You know what? I'll just throw in one of the NPCs, just while we're running to the exit.
I think that's the arrow lady. NPC.
I think it was the other way around. Well, I'm
Oh,
not,
good
not
thing.
100%
Twiggy the arrow one.
Sure. Yeah, I think so too. But, we'll see. So I've switched to the slightly lighter sword just so I'm not as committed to nonsense when I swing. So I can maybe poke a little and then back out.
That's a good idea.
Although I started dying the times when I had a friendly when the boss has his lightsaber out and does his 4-hit combo, he just really grinds me down.
Yeah. Yes, 'cause it's you can't really block the damage.
It's not just the Estus, but also I didn't really have any games with it. So he was rather pushy.
Yeah.
Whoever carries me to victory just gets all the voice souls I have, and that's it. I'll just bribe them effectively.
But I think the player disappears very fast after the boss dies. So
Well, I hope not. But
Yeah.
we'll
Oh,
see.
sorry.
We'll see.
the NPC walks up and picks up the souls.
Fine by me. Huh. Looks like we just thought the same thing.
Ooh, yes.
Oh. Ah, he said fire! He said the thing! I could hear it. Again? It should have, right?
I knew that the stream, so I don't hear myself.
Right. Yeah, that is probably. But I suppose technically you could. Then you get to play. So it is a trade-off. You can just sit out with the same face as much as I can.
Smart.
Oh, that's just I can't stop being me, you know?
This is it. I think you want
I
this.
think it is.
Yeah.
He's a lot better this time.
You can do it, you can do it! You got the power! You got the might!
Oh, he went for the middle. Incredible.
Barely
got it!
He's unloaded with the mirror. Yay!
Oh, nice.
Boy, Soul, where are you? Oh, I can't leave it.
Ah.
Yeah, maybe now I can.
Ooh, you got sunlight.
No, leave selected. No, I can't. What a shame. What a shame. But we did it, and by we I mean him.
Yay. I
Now,
could rent this. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, after you.
I got to rant about this forever, but I don't think co-op is that over the top, like better than NPCs or something.
Well, it's better than spending the full day on this nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah.
I should level up. I don't want to go anywhere dangerous with this amount of souls.
And even if the summons are like over the top, it's still in the game, so I don't
Technically,
understand
yes.
why people complain.
I remember when I summoned for the Dark Souls 1 DLC for Artorias,
Yeah.
and whoever played with me just basically soloed him and I just got in a few cheap extra hits. I didn't want that to happen again. I felt like I didn't have. Oh right, this is yeah. I fully expected. I fully expected a portable rifle.
Your princess is in the next game.
Bearer of the until
I promised I'd go Unga Bunga, right?
Yes.
Here we go. I think the soft cap is somewhere around 60. So, that's
Really?
what
I think it's around 40, maybe. I'm
I
sure.
think there are two soft caps at 40 and 60. But,
Yes.
I mean, I do want to be able to power stance the good sword. So, I do need quite a bit of extra strength.
You need them all.
Oh yeah, does that take like... Because the requirements for that sword are crazy.
If
Triple
I don't, well, this sword has a requirement of 40, and I'll never get to 80. 80 is ridiculous. But if I use these two together, I would probably be able to do it barely by now because I just got over 50, right? Let's just see if.
Not sure.
Oh, that's ultra fat rolling. Oof.
Yes.
That, What's with this combo? No, that's... Oh, I'm fat rolling you right now already. What's going on? Is this ring this heavy? It is! It literally is.
Oh,
Although, most of them are. Ah, the Ring of Binding is particularly light. I won't be... I will not need the Ring of Binding as soon as the king gives me his super special crown buff. Yeah, fat rolling is pretty... oof. These are even more heavy.
yeah.
I could just pick a lighter crown for the moment. Just until I get one more level and slightly increase my carrying capacity. I should have kept one running. Oh well.
You have an endless soul banks. You can get the level if you need.
That is true. You know, that's literally true. Maybe I should just do that.
Yes.
Hello, King. Buff, please. Hello.
Seeker, what do you seek? Find the crowns. The crowns hold us. Seek as befits you. I too, with fire, they say, a lie. Seeker of fire, it grows flame. Seeker of fire, one of the father of...
Or was I
fearless
supposed to
and
come
yet
back for each
friend,
bit?
My dear Chandra, was
After
the feeble,
one,
driven by
after each
us.
kill.
One day,
Yes.
fire will fade. Men will be dark will
Blah,
again
blah,
live.
blah.
Seek
Be
and
interested in lore and
seeker of fire. Seek.
I mean, he
in
just
expecting the king to speak to you again.
he just said a lot of balance and the dark. Am I showing the crown I'm wearing at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Incredible.
The rat.
Thank you, sir. You. So I should have just, as long as I keep a crown on, I should have permanent humanity.
Oh.
I think. I think that's what it did.
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah, that would be very useful.
So let's deck myself out for the moment. I do want this crown because it has stat bonuses. It's slightly worse as armor, but so if I remember correctly, one of them, I don't remember. I'll look it up. Crowns. So what's it do? The King's Crown gives 3 Indent Faith, which is absolutely worthless to me. Crown of the Sunken King. There's something. It's just mixed in with regular helmets. So I just. Oh, there they are. Okay. Beep beep. So, Crown of the Sunken King. +1 to endurance, strength, -1 to vigor and vitality. That's actually kind of a mixed bag for me. Crown of the Old Iron King. Blah 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 blah. Regenerate spell uses. Absolutely worthless. Ivory King. Slow HP regeneration. Well, I suppose technically this is the best one then for me. Because it has no downsides. Although it looks kinda Lord of the Rings elfy.
Yes.
Kinda. It has the
Yeah.
advantage that I'm just below fat rolling, so I don't need to you know, do things. Spend all that crap. Which means now it's Havel time again. We're going back into
Hooray.
the gang squad.
Ah,
That'll be fun. Well, I did not dual wield last time I did that.
maybe it will stagger dual wielding.
That would be
Why?
that would be very, very helpful, I believe. If I could just stagger the guy. Those were the NPCs, remember? I vaguely remember these places. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, where did I need to go? Here, here, here.
I remember Audrey.
I vaguely
That's
do so
Andrew.
too. Ah, this looks absolutely wrong. There it
I
is.
have no recollection of this.
I vaguely remembered that it was in the left-hand corner, but there are 4 of those. That's a waste. Is this? At least the bots are coming.
I don't think you have run out of Esters in any fight.
Well, that's that. At least only very rarely. fighting style is highly aggressive. I feel like I should be a little more defensive. Big numbers make me feel good. So, it's not bad. Oh, he's healing. That is comforting. Are we all healing? Because of my crown?
Oh, does it have a team heal bonus, maybe?
I wonder. No, it was.
There's like an evening dress in Elden Ring that does that.
Ah, yeah.
Wonder.
Is that is
Oh!
one of
Something
those?
tapped me out. I got tapped out. Shit.
Ah. I think that's one of those the deathbed dresses.
I think so too, yeah.
Although I think his armor is quite subpar because it doesn't give much,
Yeah.
but it's very lightweight.
Well, it really is just a little bit of basically just a lady's pajamas, right?
Pretty much. Probably look awful on most of our characters.
I fear the regeneration would not offset the psychological damage.
Yeah, it might heal you physically, but it siphons away your soul.
Equivalent exchange.
Haha!
Oh,
That
Ah, nice.
okay.
1 for 1.
Can I stab a habit? Not like this.
Ah. Although he doesn't do as much damage to you as I thought.
This guy is. Oh, okay. Well, I've got limited tries now. I'm not stuck with this anymore. The only thing I can't do forever is that Covenant butthole thing. I mean, you know, the dark abyss of darkness and doom.
Yeah.
So, yeah, unlimited humanity, very good. I was kind of worried it would just stop my my HP degeneration, but not count as humanity for summoning. You know.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to jinx it by saying anything. I mean, if that had happened, I would have just said, well, at least I've got full health forever now, and pushed on.
Yes.
Dang it! Ah, there it is. This is a little hard to see. I guess I just dismissed it because I didn't look around correctly. Hard enough, I guess.
This place looks awful to navigate. I'm not looking forward to getting here when I get around to like.
Yeah, I mean, there's a shit cave full of weird poison nonsense, so yeah.
But I kinda like it because it feels like a real cave, not like, okay, here the game developers want you to go here and...
I guess that's one way to do it. Really?
Why can't they just design caves like New Age Pokemon, where it's like just a straight line?
or like they did for Skyrim. It's obvious 90-degree corridors.
I mean, that's just how they are.
Everyone knows real life works in 90-degree angles.
I'm sure there's some long-winded explanation.
Yeah, magnets and the Coriolis force or something. that is complete bullshit, but it sounds smart.
Oh, it's quantum mechanics.
Yeah. Oh, everything's quantum. Oh, thanks.
I'm
Oh,
getting one soda. I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, I already told Blueberry, but I kinda moved the dates for my parents' visit a little bit. We originally planned for the 1st of March, but turns out that's right in the middle of Carnival. Traffic around Cologne will be hell. So we decided let's postpone it for a week. Which I guess is good. I think that was one of the days you had off anyways.
Yeah, so I think we had like the 21st, the week of the 21st. I think we had that.
Well, I'm home then anyway. That one is just fine. No problems at all.
Ah, that's good.
The only thing of note that week is election day,
Oh yeah.
and that's on Saturday anyways.
Do you have to go out?
I'm back.
Well,
Oh, hello.
certain values I have to. I feel I should,
Yeah.
even though literally all parties are absolute trash.
Over here, I just don't even bother.
Yeah, I have been in the weird position that I think pretty much you know about our 5% minimum thing. Any party that doesn't get 5% of the votes just doesn't get anything. Asterisk, there are a little bit about there's a little bit about getting directly voted in by a constituency, but they changed it this year and I don't quite remember how it works. So my three options were not bother going, which I feel is I feel bad about not going at all out of principle, if that makes sense. I jokingly say to my friends, at least voting earns me the right to vote because I didn't pick this.
Yeah.
But I feel like basically all parties who have a chance to get elected, at least one KO criterion, where I think, oh, that's pretty much. So yeah, I feel I have the option to vote for absolute trash parties, not vote at all, or be an ineffectual idealist and just give my vote to a tiny nonsense party. Well, not nonsense in the sense of that they vote for crap, but it'll not go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'll do the nonsensically idealistic thing and throw my vote into
Yeah, I don't really bother here because I think it's similar like with parties kind of shit.
yeah.
And even if the party so we had the supposed Conservatives for quite some time,
Yeah.
and they just do exactly what their opposition party wants anyway.
Well,
Because the opposition party will complain, and then they'll just bend the knee and just do what they want to do anyway. So it doesn't matter.
That is the same for us. I mean, spicy take, but our Conservative Party, when it was led by Mommy Merkel, it basically just took the place of the Lefty Party. But the Lefty Party is still around. and that's even why we. Oh hey, it's Belgian Green. Hello. How appropriate that we're talking politics, but that shift is the entire reason
Where
we
is
have
he?
the party.
In the chat.
He's in the
Oh,
chat.
hey.
Oh yeah, happy Valentine's, I guess. Yeah, I guess too. The emergence of that party everyone points to and yells the bad N-word at is basically a direct response to the old conservatives leaving their old place. And if you ask them, they're just the conservatives the others should be. If you ask everyone else, well, they yell the mustache word.
We basically get that word thrown around a lot over here as well.
Yeah.
And it's amusing because people who are currently throwing that word around, people in power at the moment, have just, from what I gather, they've cancelled elections in a number of places. So it sounds like they're trying to do the sort of things that they're accusing other people of.
Yeah, the people who are throwing terms like fascist around seem to be very into being authoritarian these days.
Yeah, I think.
Oh
I
right.
think maybe people have some kind of dissonance with what those terms actually mean.
Yeah, it doesn't even mean hard right wing anymore. I mean, I feel it has to mean right wing dictator, and not just right wing, because they could just call these people nationalists or whatever. But nowadays it just means you're doing something I don't like.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, most of the time, it is just like any kind of nationalism that you get labelled with whatever word is popular now.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Like these people don't even know what they call each other.
It's probably just because it's like it's an effective word to get like normal people to kind of bandwagon against you, I suppose.
I've seen a meme recently. It was basically the meme with from the Batman movies with Bane, and where this wimpy guy got photoshopped over with the popular idea of a blue-haired, nose-ringed student. And the text was, "But I called you a fascist, and that gives you power over me." That's how it... Oh, come on! That's how it feels a little bit.
Yeah, it is funny how it's all of these like political debates have kind of devolved into people just using power words against one another.
Yeah.
Fushradar!
Oh, I would totally watch political debates if they included Fushradar. I would watch that.
It would just be everyone like ragdolling around like the kind of like fancy courtroom type places that they have. Every time someone shouts like communist or something, the other person like flies into the back room.
I mean, I'd already start watching it if it was at least some like I don't know, Phoenix Wright or something, with just effects and extra theatrics. What might just be help? Thank you.
Our courtroom, well, our like political discussion things or whatever you want to were already a joke because it's just people. I don't know if you've seen any. They laugh and jeer at each other and whatnot. And it's embarrassing.
Well, while we're at embarrassing, But either way, I heard you have like these weird rules where people are not allowed to directly address each other and have this weird thing with the right honorable gentleman and like talking about each other in the third person.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. There's all kinds of like annoying rules and whatnot, but for some reason, no rules seemingly stopping people from being like obnoxious and like making like if someone's speaking, they'll like a lot of their opposition will just start like kind of laughing at them and stuff, and it's like some children's playgrounds type crap.
Yeah, that is. That's not very respectable, is it?
No, but it's all just a joke anyway. Because like, no matter what the public wants, our government just does what they want to do anyway.
Yeah,
so,
Exactly.
that is what it feels like.
Politics is the entertainment sector of the army.
Ouch! That's a harsh assessment, but I cannot argue.
yeah.
I forgot about the fart or
Every nation is just like marks the area of a warlord who didn't want to fight the other warlords anymore, so they just made nations.
except fighting mostly got out of fashion.
Yeah.
This is feeling slightly weird right now. I already got used to having NPCs do my dirty business. I actually have to fight now. What's going on?
Isn't there NPCs for this?
There are, but they do so little damage. At least I remember them being absolute crap.
Yeah.
Seems like they get stuck with the terrain a lot as well.
Well, that wouldn't be a problem. I think they get rubber banded as soon as I enter the boss room.
Oh.
But I felt they do so little damage against the boss that they basically slow me down in terms of damage output versus increased enemy health. So I felt they are literally just dragging me down in my style. The reason I gave to myself for putting this guy off was he does about 70% of my health with a single swing last stage, and the bit of extra health from humanity would allow me to survive the hit instead of it. I think that's how I justify it to myself.
Yeah. From what I can tell, he seems like he has mostly the same moveset as the earlier version.
Yeah, he's basically, as far as I can tell, he's just scaled up in terms of numbers, and he's blue instead of red. So I guess he does magic damage instead of fire.
Yeah.
I think it was surprising to me. Like, I thought he would be like. I don't remember. Was he like he was fire and actually he did like magic damage or something?
Oh right, there was something weird like that, wasn't it? You may be onto something. Maybe I'm completely confusing them. Maybe they are literally the same but buffed.
Yeah, maybe. I know sometimes they're a bit odd with considering like what a damage type should be.
And
Yeah.
and usually Dark Souls 2 is a lot better about recycling bosses. This is rather blatant.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have you fight a number of different colored versions.
Yeah, we're missing the green one. We could have an inert one for just physical. We might have a dark one, most light thing.
You choose which one you want for what ending you want to get, like in Mass Effect.
Yeah, and it's just which kind of damage effect kills the final boss. And
Yeah.
your character has like color place in the cutscene, but otherwise everything stays the same.
He's very resistant to sorcery, but he's very weak to dark weapons.
Well, I suppose resistance is still too much for me in this game because I'm just smashing everything anyway. I mean, if I had any kind of intelligence, I would probably choose between fire and magic. If I had choose between light and dark, right? If I remember correctly. So, but since I'm just Goblin I guess I can use a hammer instead. That's my choice.
The community is
Up to you.
the community is referring to this guy as Blueberry.
Really?
It's a coincidence. This is your true form.
Yes.
But, oh,
This is what I was doing for 8 hours today. I was just hitting players.
that's your job. That's what you do with people who call the helpline and complain.
Yes, there's no actually NPCs in this game. There's like a group of low-paid customer service people who play these characters. Like whenever you are playing fighting an enemy, that's actual player.
Do not parry, sir. Do not parry.
If you want your newspapers, you first have to duel in Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
Well, I could stay here for like 20 minutes and heal that.
There we
I
go.
think it said it heals 40 HP over
An hour.
over a minute. So that's really? Come on. Nah. I half expected the big ass club to smash
Like in Dark Souls 1.
yeah, that did happen to me once, didn't it?
I think it was in the Ornstein and Smough fight.
Yeah, right. One of the big giant knights tried to. No, he actually did hit me, didn't he?
Yeah.
In hindsight, that was hilarious.
Someday we'll look back at this and laugh.
Yeah. That basically just means apparently I can laugh about that which may be a good skill to have. So they certainly can't keep up with the damage, but they do keep it off me from they get a lot of hits. Maybe they are kind of around. I'm still kind of mad about the presence.
Funnily enough, find that one of my friends at work, he blue.
Oh,
But that's more of because I have blue eyes, I guess.
oh.
I'm kind of afraid of walking into range with him with him attacking all the time against NPCs. If he fights me, I know when to roll him.
Yeah.
Don't want to get caught by. Yeah.
I think I should drop the NPCs and try my luck at having one good run.
I think you're quite good at dodging most of the normal attacks. It's just those really annoying ones.
I mean, I don't think that their timing necessarily changes. Apparently, I just start choking whenever he turns blue.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know what would be a really sadistic idea for the devs to have done? To randomly, like, to have a random chance that the boss will attack at like 1.5 times speed or like at 0.5 times speed.
I mean, I bet that discussion happened during the development of Elden Ring.
It'll make it extra painful.
Especially with Margit, you can really see when he does this weird holding the cane above his head thing, it feels like he can just delay or accelerate his attack however he likes.
Yeah. I really hate that about some of the Elden Ring bosses.
Although on the other hand, panic rolling has become so strong you can just mostly panic roll through it anyway. So if the first roll doesn't help, the second roll will. Just roll 5 times in a row.
Yeah. Although sometimes they want you to jump.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, that is true. But rolling several times in a row just doesn't fly. At least not so far.
Yeah.
That was for me like the lesson of Dark Souls 1 is do not panic roll. If you know what you do while rolling, you'll have a lot of success. You'll have a good time. If you panic
Yes,
roll,
don't spam.
snap. Just seeing his health bar actually visibly increase is such a relief. I got this far with the whole gang compiling and everything. And I just tried to sneak in 3 hits on this button and else. And still couldn't get it. Oh, well, that is the one thing that's different. I can't roll back on this. And I immediately do it again. I must be insane or something. Mentally, I know exactly what I'm doing wrong, and then reflexes kick in and I do it again. Amazing.
I had open mic last time in Elden Ring, and I was still pressing the speech button on my mouse.
Well, that's at least a small thing, you know. But this really feels like I'm being resistant to learning.
It's have muscle memory.
Must be. Everything else would mean I'm kind of stupid or something. that would be the other good explanation. I'd rather not be an idiot. They train me as a
planning on watching anything particular tonight? Movie night?
I suppose we'll just continue with the old stuff. That is not
Oh,
particularly
yeah.
interested in what is happening. He doesn't care. It's just couple flowers selling nonsense anyway.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just keep playing.
Oh.
No, it's not like
I always have at least one plushie somewhere for his fun.
Oh.
just for emotions.
Yeah.
I got a funny new pleasure the other day though. I forgot I ordered this. It is a bit ridiculous. You know those Paradox historical games, right? Like Hearts of Iron.
Oh yeah.
I do enjoy playing these, but they're very slow and unless that's the one thing you do with your life. But,
I was reluctant to recommend any like turn-based like games on there just because I know that some people find them incredibly boring. But I'm like a massive fan of that kind of thing.
yeah, I particularly enjoy the World War II game just for its insane alt history paths. You can do such insane shenanigans with history.
Yeah.
One other game, which is, frankly, it may be a bit of a stretch, but it has kind of the same vibe in a way. It's a Gundam game. Giren's Greed for PSP. It's
Right.
It is a Gundam strategy game. So it's basically the same size as these Hearts of Iron games or something like that, but just the fighting mostly and the decisions. But the interesting thing is that they literally have head cannons of what if that faction wasn't made up of complete dicks. So you can play for the bad guys and have them not be the bad guys, but like honest rebels, or have them actually win the show instead of losing.
Is that that's not is it Xeon?
Yeah. The bad guys are called Xeon.
Ah. I mean, I don't know much about like Gundam lore, but I know that Xeon makes some of the better Gundam looks, like design-wise.
Yeah, I like the bad guy suits much more than the good guy suits.
Yeah, I love the like Cyclops eye type thing. They have.
I do have a Zaku model painted somewhere in my colors. Like if I had one, I would paint it like this.
Yeah.
I've made my own customs.
Nice.
I'll have to check if I have it already here or if it's still in the space. I might have to take a picture of it somewhere. Although I painted it with brushes and not with so quality is amateurish.
I haven't seen any of mine yet. Well, they're not really mine. They're Max. I just built them.
I'll have to turn your volume up. It's too loud.
Ah.
So, as far as I know, I already have you on full volume. I guess I have to turn it on its
Oh,
lights.
maybe I could turn my mic up.
I suppose you could, but I don't want to push you to do it.
I don't got anything to add about Gundam stuff. No.
I mean, it. I don't want to bore you with my nerdy nonsense.
What? No.
you know how it is. Admittedly, I suppose I'm technically the best kind of customer they have from a business standpoint, because I don't care that much about the shows. I just buy the toys.
Yeah. I mean, Matt's kind of just the same, to be honest.
Yeah. I tried to watch a few of the shows. They're not bad, but I don't get around to watching that much stuff anyway. I probably watch other things first.
Yeah.
But
I personally, I prefer the like the shows wise. I prefer Patlabor. I think it's how that's said.
that's the police mech show, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like especially the first two films are really good. I'd say.
I only know of this because I've seen the other people say it, and I thought, oh, that's a police car mech. That is interesting. And he has like big guns like RoboCop.
Yeah, he has like I think one of the designs they have like a comically big, like just like old style revolver.
Yeah, something like that. I mean most mechs have, depending on what style the show goes, or they one-hand rifles.
Yeah, well they have like a lightsaber or something like
Yeah,
that.
they always have lightsabers. Except for the Zeman suits, they have these cool axes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's quite nice.
Seeing a mech actually have a pistol-shaped weapon is such a novelty.
Yeah, that they make Patlabor is kind of interesting. They try and make it feel more rounded. So the mechs, like, they're not like super huge. They're more kind of a little bit smaller.
So they're just 3 stories tall instead of.
If I remember correctly, they're not even really that big. It's almost like I know in the second film they get like a bigger one that's kind of like a little bit bigger, but they're really not that big at all.
I think one of the classic more warlike mecha shows, I think it was called Armored Trooper Protons or something. I just saw 1 or 2 episodes. I think their robots are also like on the border of just being power armor.
Yeah, it's a bit more close to that. But I really like that they go the route of like they try and make it feel like it's a plausible kind of sci-fi. So you have the only reason that they really have mechs in the first place is as like an anti kind of terrorist unit, because of basically Japan is using these kind of like the mechs are more like construction vehicles usually.
That is actually the origin story of the mechs in Gundam 2.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But they don't get to the scale of like kind of I consider like Gundam gets kind of into like fantasy sci-fi,
Yeah,
where it
it's
gets a bit.
it's definitely not very. I mean, they have these hand wavy pseudo magic explanations for things, but the people literally get the Force from Star Wars, and they just make up bullshit
Yeah.
for why it counts.
I also seem to remember. I don't know if it was any of the shows, but did you play any of the Gundam like Dynasty Warrior type games?
I played one or two of the newer ones.
Because in some of them, they had this particular Gundam that you could fight, who is like, it's like not piloted, it's like some kind of possessed Gundam or something like that.
Is it the Devil Gundam or Dark Gundam or something like that?
I can't, it might be called that. I know it looks like Samurai Up.
I think it might be that. That was a rather silly show. So usually the shows are basically the default setting for these shows is usually there's a war going on, and both sides are kinda iffy, and it's mostly just war drama, and the little people in the war suffer because the politicians are all dicks.
Yeah.
But sometimes they have like a weird goofy show in between, and that was, I think, the first goofy show. It's basically Dragon Ball with mechs.
Yeah. I figured it was something odd, because it didn't really seem to fit in with the rest of the game's story.
Oh, they have like shitloads of alternate universe. It's just that most of them are bleak war zones.
Yeah.
So the default setting is so the original one is basically like 100 years after space colonization started. One of the colonies is basically trying to start a war of independence, and though you follow actually someone who gets drafted into the Earth army.
Oh, is that is he called like Amaro?
Yeah, that's him. He's basically just a kid who finds the robot during an attack and just takes it.
Yeah, I remember Matt talking about this because he's watched at least some of the original series.
So I have watched the original series. The funny thing about this is, well, the original series could not decide if it wanted to be literally black and white or if it wanted to be nuanced. So it was both at the same time. So on the one hand, the rebels are obviously modeled on all the bad guy factions from the actual World Wars.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, many plot arcs are about the Earth side not really treating their people very well either, and the rebellion was basically justified. And the second series is literally about that. The rebels lost, and even afterwards, the Earth turned into a total dictatorship, and now they follow the new rebellion as the good guys, while the old rebellion is still around. So they have the insanely oppressive law on one side, the idiotically mustache-twirling evil guys on the other side, and a few good guy rebels in the middle.
Yeah, that's interesting. I imagine that gets a bit muddy.
Oh, there's one thing. It will come almost close to doxing, but in this universe, they make up retarded names for their characters. Like, you know how the Japanese are when they try to make up Western-sounding names.
Yeah.
Let's just say, apparently, a distant ancestor is somewhere in that middle good guy rebellion. Like they literally, that's literally the one other time ever heard my last name somewhere, and they just made it up as a bullshit name.
Yeah.
I literally have family in the good guy rebellion. It's canon, which in turn means promise day confirmed. It has to be.
It's a prophecy.
There we go. Ancient mecha shows from the 80s confirm the promise day.
My family name. There's a character in the Elden Ring DLC who has it.
Oh,
We'll see if we notice you snickering.
Yeah.
my last name is pretty close to the bad guys from Dune. But to be fair, I kind of look like those guys too, so I guess it balances out.
I hope that is a rather common name in the area, is it? So you're not doxing yourself.
Yeah, and it's not the same. It's a little similar.
I think he changed the spelling from the original Finnish name.
Yes.
That just is a common Finnish name.
Yes.
Like it's spelled with the little dots on. No,
Yes,
I
yeah.
don't know what was that would be.
No, and it's a little far-fetched. It's not exactly the same.
Yeah, I think that he just picked names from various matches to make it for the true books.
Yeah.
Oh, look, and he's picking Arab gods for the faction living on the sand planet, where the precious fluids are harvested. Asmod. It's an allegory. Do you get it?
I think Tolkien did the same thing. There's like old Finnish gods in the Silmarillion.
Yeah, I mean, he at least has the excuse of saying he wanted to make mythological backstory.
Yes.
So, I guess he has a good excuse for picking real-world elements.
Yeah. Have you both read the Silmarillion?
I have, yeah.
Bits
In
and
Finnish.
pieces. I really should. I don't have an excuse not to. At work, someone lost their copy of this fucking
Right. Was it a nice copy?
No, it's
Like one of the hardbacks?
No. no, it's well, it wasn't dirty, as I would have picked up, but it's just a cheap. It's just
Have
a
a
cheap
paperback.
soft product, and it literally didn't make sense of to look for who lost it. There was no name in it. We have like 6,000 people working in that building complex, and there is a slight tradition of just swapping books in the break room by just leaving one and taking one. So it may have been even left there deliberately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw it and I thought, well, yoink.
I really like that book. It's very good.
I couldn't make any sense of it. Like a sentence would take like 2 pages, and I would be like, "What is even happening?"
Yeah, there's some bits that I find are a bit there's some bits that are really kind of obtuse, I guess, and
Yeah.
there's some parts of the story I think really make up for it. Like whenever Goth is directly involved, I think that's when it's kind of at its highlights. Like when Thingolfin goes to challenge Morgoth, I think that's one of the best parts of it. But there's a lot of just kind of really dry kind of descriptions and like talking about the history of these places that you're expected to know.
Yes, it feels like it's trying to be a very weird history book and an abridged religious text almost.
Yeah.
Like
it's
those weird early chapters in the Bible where it just says, and this guy was the son of that guy, and he lived 900 years. And
The
son
Book of
this
Kings,
guy,
yeah.
And he lived for 700 years. And he had 3 wives because the rest of died on the day. Here are his 10 sons. It's sometimes the opposite.
Yeah, it's like it is very much kind of like a kind of history book cross with like a religious text, like you say.
Yeah, back from,
I enjoy it because sorry.
back from when history was really a science in that sense.
Yeah. I enjoy it because I was kind of my school forced us to have like religious study like Bible study lessons. So reading kind of even like as soon as I managed to get out of that place, because I wasn't allowed to know about like other religions and whatnot, I spent a while like kind of looking into that stuff and being able to read something that is like a fantasy kind of version is kind of written in a similar style to some of these other kind of like things is interesting.
I have something oddly similar, which I guess it's kind of parallel. I am into this whole physics. I didn't get into physics just out of weird obligation. I do like physics, and one of my favorite D&D books is about the elemental planes, and it's it's meant as a setting book, but it is. In some places, it's almost like a metaphysical explanation of the elements as the forces of nature in that world and how the planes even form. It's basically fantasy physics,
Oh yeah.
and I kind of enjoy reading that. Just out of weird curiosity.
I think you would like the books of who's that guy, Brandon Sanderson?
I don't think I've read anything by him yet.
I've not heard either.
I think I own one of the books. It's Way of the Kings. I think he's like a very famous fantasy author, and his books are like that, like like use of like magic physics.
I do like a good scientific magic system.
Like there's a series called, I think, Mistborn, like Bloodborne with Mist.
Yeah.
The guy's called Sanderson, you say?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe I should look him
One of my friends in middle school was always talking about him. I've never read any of the books myself, but I think he was explaining like in like first of the books, one guy has like multiple magic like schools, like he can do metal magic and stuff like that. And in the latest book, it's like a police force that has like 7 guys who have the same powers as the main character in the first book or something.
I see. I heard Wheel of Time is supposed to have a very interesting magic system too, although I think that was never finished, so I'm kind of reluctant to look at it.
Yeah, I tend to I tend to avoid touching anything that isn't like fully complete when it comes to like books, depending
Yeah.
on how long apart releases are. Because some authors, one in particular, you probably already know who I mean, is notorious for just not finishing books.
Yeah, I mean, the Game of Thrones guy will.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, I mean, it seems
No.
like he doesn't really want to. Or rather, I think he has no idea what to
I think he's a hack, to be honest.
do. Possibly. I think he's just he's good at making stories more complicated, but not at finishing them.
Yeah. I just, I got a bad impression of him from his comments on Tolkien. That was put me off of him initially, and then looking into his works and finding that a lot of them just go on and on with like no end in sight. That's usually, I don't care much for that. I think a good story has to have an ending at some point.
I've
Wasn't he in the Elden Ring? In some?
Although I don't really know how much he contributed to Elden Ring, because it really is very Dark Souls except actual games.
I wonder if they just blasted his name and just said he did something, they just give him a bit of money and it brings a bit more attention in. But
Yeah.
whether he actually did anything.
I think his main contribution to the story was A, giving the people names instead of them just being weird forces of nature, and B, that it's about multiple times the boss games. I think that's all he contributed.
There's also that one character who kind of has like good dialogue, like swears and stuff. What's his name? The shrimp guy. That sounds like something Wes would. Yeah. That doesn't sound like something that
Finally!
This is it!
I got
All
it.
night.
Ah, victory!
Easy.
I did it!
We did it. Together.
Yay, we did it! Didn't do any. No, that's not nice.
I was basically sleeping.
I mean, I am close to nodding off, but ooh. Giant head weakness.
And this guy responds. You can go fight him again.
No. no, I've had enough. I'm done. I am done. Yeah, pointless. Really? Admittedly, that was what I was just thinking.
Ah.
Place again. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that, except. Oh, it's lit.
Yay!
It really is just literally the. It's a loop. It's just deep breaths. It's about the
Bearer
challenge.
of the until
It's about
It's the theme of the game.
yeah. I mean I think it's really telling if we're in a series of games when the best lore of the games is a meme. I think the best piece of Dark Souls lore is still the Zanzibar meme. I mean, it's true. That's how they ride. So, unfortunately, this DLC does not have any maps on the wiki. So, I'll be following text directions again. It doesn't seem to be that far away. From the foyer bonfire, where I am, take the elevator up. Then the next one up again, which would probably be this one. Let's.
I'm just gonna go get a drink of sandbox. Be a
Yep.
sec.
Yeah.
One elevator. Then the next one it says, which would be that, I guess. Oh. At the top, head left to. Oh. Ah! Oh.
Then fall down the pit.
I don't think that's part of the instructions. Let me
Oh.
try again. That was slightly off. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to get off at the middle level or at the top level. It doesn't say. I think it's. This is not an elevator, and I can't go any further up from here. So I suppose I'm just expected to cross this. Maybe I should try to hop on this when it's coming up.
Yeah.
This. I'm just going. But it says head left to open the door with your tower key. I don't see anything about the tower key, but I might have unlocked it myself already. Take another elevator up, but this time turn right. Doesn't say anything about this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this doesn't do it.
There's like many ways, but this is the easiest one.
This really does not look right.
Did you get a drink?
Oh yes, yeah, I'm back. Thank you.
Hello.
Which drink is sponsoring us this week?
Unfortunately, it's just tap water.
Okay.
Tap water. I mean that is a good choice. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh. That's just one
I'm
of
free
these.
from ads. That doesn't look good.
Night shot. Better find something.
It's a shame you can't close the door when you see something like that.
Just close it. Like just, no. So
Yeah.
this wasn't it. So maybe I'm supposed to go in here? Not quite sure. Head left to open the door with the tower key. Kind of heading left-ish. Not anymore.
Maybe you took the wrong elevator at the start.
I wonder. Let's try again. From the foyer bonfire, which is this one, I did check. Take the elevator up. That implies there's only one.
Yeah.
I can only see two sets of chains. This one and this one. I think this elevator at the very least is correct. I'll try getting off at the intermediate level this time. Then take another elevator. Well, I could use this one again. But, that wouldn't change anything. Just using this elevator wouldn't change anything then. Although I can just hop on. And left. To get to... Well, I've seen everything in that room. Maybe they mean my other left.
I say left and right is kind of a bit. If you're just describing it through text, that could be any direction depending
Yeah.
on where you're facing.
So, I don't think that's it, because they could have had me start at that bonfire already. So that's
Yeah.
probably wrong. I am confused. So I tried this again, I guess?
Sure.
Without any alternatives, I wouldn't know where else to go. Also, I'm dying.
Power dancing.
Oh, these guys resurrect themselves anyway, right?
Ah,
Eh? Oh, I just... Eh?
Oh,
Okay.
We did it.
blocking a shortcut.
Go around it and light the smelter throw bonfire. Wait, they do mention another...
Oh, maybe this is
But
that.
it's none of these.
Oh,
Right? Yeah. So, from the foyer bonfire, take the elevator up and then the next one up again. At the top, head left to open the door with the tower key. Take another elevator up. This time turn right. The upcoming area will hold an invasion by 4 NPC crawlers. I like it. Huh. Yeah. I'm slightly confused, so I do need to go through a door and head even further up. Ugh. This must be cool. Yep. So let's try this again. Maybe I... Oh! Oh, I think I need that
looks
one.
promising.
That might
Yeah.
be it. So, I'm moving this one upwards. Left to open the door with the tower. That syncs up. And use another elevator. Yeah, that's
Oh, this is it.
yep, it's all coming together.
Yeah.
And this time turn right. Yep, that's the invasion. It's working. We're cooking. Oh, I'm getting cooked more like. That reminds me, my mom's... Oh no. My mom sent me an ad for online cooking courses half off.
Oh, yeah.
I do kind of seriously consider using it. Oh, I'm getting a message. And it is... No, it's just one of the endless amounts of Discord servers I'm on. Nope, nope. False alarm, false alarm. It is not... It's not that. It's not that.
Is that a cooking course for like some kind of qualification, like chefing?
Oh no! Just for yourself.
Ah, okay.
Nah, I'm not looking into Korean cooking.
No, it's help. I would
Yeah,
recommend.
I figured as much, and it does not seem like it would pay as well as what I already have. So unless I was intensely passionate about this, it would be certainly a downgrade. No, it's probably just videos. So I hope there are a few basic techniques in there, because I kind of don't know a lot of things, but it's probably going to be recipes by a few chefs they invited for the show.
Yeah, I'd imagine it'd be like recipes and probably walkthroughs of them.
I mean, that is interesting.
Yeah, although you could probably find that stuff for free fairly easily.
Right? I am unsure. Anyway, there will be only one along the destroy them both, then claim and continue to the dollar. Well, I don't need that. I'll just continue. At the staircase, the remaining 4. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I should probably just cheese them like this. I mean, they're kind of categorized as 1,500 soul enemies, so... Oh!
They're like our Elden Ring crew.
Yeah. Oh. Oh! Well, okay. I lucked out!
Yay.
I thought that was going to be quite close then.
Yeah. I assumed the bleeding would have killed me already. Huh.
On Elden Ring, probably.
Probably. And upon that, turn right to see a glowing statue. Yes. There's a bonfire somewhere. Go around it and light the smelter throne bonfire. Ah, okay. And now I'm here. Well, that's just slightly confusing, but whatever.
Yeah. I worked as a chef's apprentice. I was a chef apprentice for a while. It's horrible.
That must have been tough.
Yeah, I was doing my night shift, and then on my days off, I would be a chef for the whole day, so it was exhausting.
Oh wow. Try eliminating one at a time, then try Phantom. Are they suggesting to clear out the area, come back and get the NPCs?
Maybe.
I think translating these Dark Souls style messages is strange sometimes. Try resignation. No. I refuse.
Tippity tap, lights are back.
Oh, it's a
Third
trap.
running.
Pretty nasty one too. Come on, we already have the lizard. We don't need a double trap. I see. So apparently it's just a lot of that. It will be just a few corridors of that, and then I find the boss, who's apparently the super knight samurai guy.
Oh yeah. I think if you kill him without taking damage, he like does a different like suicide animation when he does like in embarrassment.
With Sudoku.
Yes.
I probably should not push that far in. That was not.
I don't remember his name because he's not Malenia, because that's in Elden Ring. What's
We'll
his name?
find him. We'll find out. Unless I get another message. Oh, it's just you. You got me. Dang it. You got me. And it took me 5 minutes to notice. Yeah, that's about my average time. I just look every few minutes. You got me. One cannot reside within memory for long. We have a time limit. For arbitrary reasons. Come here. Come and get me. Come and get me. Come and get me. You get smashed. Oh. I see.
Is it like Sir Alon or something?
Yeah, that rings a bell. Might be him. Also, that name when no Doki.
Oh.
These games are making it way too easy. That's like the one downside to these heavy attacks. I just stand still for so long and get
Yeah.
yoink. Just slowly and carefully padding back away. Oh, he lived! Shit! Ah, he's just literally.
It's fireproof, I guess.
No, I think he had fancier shoulder pieces. He's probably just a better subtle ninja.
A lot of them.
It's like in Old moves, the bigger your shoulder armor, the more important you are.
Absolutely. That's a sign of rank. That's a lot of guys. Shame they don't die to the light double swing. This one uses so much stamina. There's such long recovery. I'm kind of afraid of using it against this whole group. Come here, guys. Oh, and we're still getting artillery. Come on. Really? Suppose it is a grate. Oh. Twinblade +7. Sword-shaped moss. That vaguely reminds me of something. I probably should prepare myself a decent Delta rune save. I mean, the game is a bit fruity, but I do enjoy it regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the Undertale
Yeah,
sequel?
it's that.
Yeah.
The guy.
I enjoyed Undertale.
Yeah, I did play that one. I enjoyed it, even if I thought some parts were annoying.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Oh, this is it.
It's
There
one
he
of
is.
those games where I enjoy the game, but I don't think I want to interact with any fan content.
Yeah. There are quite a few personalities in that particular fandom. Oof, to be honest. They are very colorful characters.
Yeah. As weird as it is to say, I think our kind of group, other than maybe the Reddit side of things, is fairly like nice.
I think so too. The Redditor Doki fans are very, very different from us, I think.
Yeah, I hate having to go there.
I mean, we've got the Faces of Evil from there, don't we? That should say everything.
Yeah.
That's everything we need to know. So working through all this took a lot of resources and time. I'll see if I can just run through. The ninjas might give me trouble with that, but I do have the green rings, so...
Moss ring.
I am empowered by moss.
Well, they don't seem, they seem worse at chasing than those really big guys for the smelting.
That seems to be the case. Probably just because they try to stab and overhead me.
Yeah.
The big
It's
swing
mostly
was
just
a
those
problem.
fire.
They're afraid of the boss. Well, that seems to work more or less.
Very nice.
Smash! Oh, smashed. Oh, is he? Is that's interesting? It's a sword staff. Eh. He's damn fast. With him, it's almost like the opposite of these delayed attacks. They come out so quickly when he's done winding up. That'll take me a little bit of time to get used to.
Yeah.
Maybe I should... He does bleed damage, doesn't he? So shielding won't be as effective.
Parry him.
I probably should, but you know how much I suck at that.
What? Didn't you kill the last boss in DS1?
Well, that's just because he is that easy to parry, even for me. Oh, okay, if I get through this, I'm good. Send dudes.
We were talking about books a little while ago. I like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books. I think the writing is as funny as the events in the books. Like
there are quite a few nice passages. I've read it translated, and I'm not sure if the translation is as funny as the original.
Same.
It seems like a few jokes get lost. Maybe I should read the original sometime.
Yeah, and I think they change the jokes around whenever the book gets adapted, like radio and movies and.
Oh right, it always changes with each adaptation, doesn't it?
I think it's a joke on like uncertainty and probabilities and something, but I don't know.
Might be.
I still need to read that one.
Yeah, I think the writing is as funny as the story. So like
Unfortunately,
there's
it's-
yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so there's like descriptions like the spaceship ships fly like bricks do. You're like, what?
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I've been told that it's really good.
It has one problem. It's also unfinished. Well, it's been finished, and then the guy did the fourth book, and then the guy did the fifth book, and left it unfinished, and then he died. So he opened it back
right.
up, and then he left it unfinished. Which is kind of annoying.
I think he finished the fifth book, but he wasn't really happy about it because he was depressed when he wrote it.
Yeah,
And it's not comedy; it's tragedy.
I'm not sure if he intended it to be an ending or not, but it sure doesn't feel like one. But yeah, if that's supposed to be an ending, it's pretty depressing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It basically just ends with everyone being screwed.
Yeah, the first book begins when the characters get rescued from the Earth, and the last book ends when they are put back in the Earth and it gets destroyed.
Yeah.
okay.
And really just, well, you're back here. It was all for nothing. Yeah, please suffer a bit about your newly acquired trauma before you die.
But there's one book after that, I think Thunder God Thor just appears and saves them again.
Yeah, some other dude made a sixth book, but I have no idea how good it is, and I haven't read it yet.
I read it. I think it wasn't as good, but it's like neutral. It's
Ah,
not bad.
So it's better than the Dune continuations.
Yes.
I have to say, if they were standalone books, I would have enjoyed them. Like they're not as good, but I think the Robot War prequel wasn't bad. It was just bad that they tacked it on as like, oh, that was the secret real boss all along. That's the real ending to the story. Ah. Checking again. Yep, that's getting a beer. Last try for today.
Hey,
This is it.
This is it. Maybe I'll hit it this time. Well, I did hit it 2 or 3 times.
You should take the sword that's on the ground there before the.
I can pick it up?
No.
Okay. It wouldn't have been impossible that I just missed picking it up all those times. That would have been totally in character for me. Admittedly. Could have happened. I sometimes do not notice these things.
There's a fight in Elden Ring where the boss gives you like a sword for this fight.
Interesting.
I like.
oh yeah, I remember. It's the sword is kind of ridiculous for the fight.
It's the what did you call it? Dragon Ball Z sword.
Yeah, it's you like shoot like a big wow type attack.
Didn't they at one time have an actual sword in Dragon Ball for a little while? And then they realized, oh, we're martial arts anime, stop that.
I think one guy has sword in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I vaguely remember there being at least one magic sword they just forgot about.
It's been so long since I watched it on that series.
Okay, blocking is not very effective.
Ah,
Well, we'll see tomorrow. Or should we go for for a retro day tomorrow, or even Doom. Maybe we'll just decide. And see who will be there tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm up for anything.
Very
I
good.
might be able to be there around the same time I joined today, but I can't because I'm working all through the night.
Right.
If I don't sleep, I'll probably be in trouble at work again. So,
Yeah, I don't want to keep you up unnecessarily. So I guess I'll just try. I mean, I'm not that far away from finishing Dark Souls 2, right? I have this guy to beat, I have the pair of cats to beat, and the final bosses, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I'm...
And I think there's final boss too.
Well, sure, but that just means I'm about 3 hours away from beating it. So I might get it done tomorrow, unless I get stupid.
Nice.
You could just do something spontaneously. We'll see.
Sounds fun.
yeah.
Either way, thanks for coming by, guys. See
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Good night.
Thank
Good night.
you.
Bye.
Good night.
Oh, I have to quit the game actually. Don't want to get yelled at. There we go. And I'm off.